Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to five great black sitcoms, five black sit, five black sitcom. Oh my god, I'm pulling the Webby out here in these streets. Five great black sitcoms, five black sitcoms people love, but I don't. Part one. Well, it's up part one underrated. All right, man. This title is all over the place. But anyways, though, without further ado, man, let's get right into this.
What's up, y'all? It's Diddy Conway, back again with another series. Five great black sitcoms, five black sitcoms that are just okay, and one black sitcom that's underrated. With this series, I plan on putting each black sitcom in one of these categories, so if you like this series, let me know. Until then, enjoy this video, and thank you for all the continuous support that y'all are showing. I appreciate y'all.
I'm smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Living's on the chain with the V-cuts. Living's on the chain.
And to me, what makes a black sitcom one of the greats is that they are shows that are rewatchable and funny as hell. And they may or may not have been shows that I loved to watch at the time that they were created or not. Also, if they had a great message and a great storyline, it's probably going to be considered a great sitcom for me. But let's get into it and let me break it down. Coming in at number 5, Keenan and Kel.
Most definitely, man.
Oh, here it goes.
Keenan and Kel, and honestly, although this could easily go in the underrated category, I'm going to show some love and put it in the greats category. Keenan and Kel got a spot on this list because there weren't many black kids on TV with their own show leading,
Facts.
especially at that time.
It always had to be a white kid involved. It had to be a white kid and a Mexican kid because they had to make it diverse for everybody. But nah, this was the first. Yeah, this was that show right here. This is the black version of Drake and Josh. For those of y'all that don't know, Drake and Josh is the white people version of Keenan and Kel. Let me get it correct. Because Keenan and Kel did it first. Drake and Josh was just a copy. Just like Living Single and Friends. Yeah.
Gay.
Yeah, gay.
If you're a 90s kid, then you should show love too, especially if you're black.
I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Because these two had many of us glued to the
y'all.
television. And for many of us, yes, we did see some kids that were of color on television, but we hadn't seen many in a lead role that lasted as long as Keenan and Kel did.
Oh no!
What the fuck is that?
Baby dude!
For many of us, it was the first time we actually saw somebody black that was speaking the type of slang that we would speak.
Naggers.
And they're dressed like us, especially in the 90s. I think Keenan and Kel being on all that as well as getting their own show gave us some type of reason to watch Nickelodeon. They were our representation at the time, and they set the standard for Nickelodeon live-action TV shows.
Facts.
When you look at every show on Nickelodeon today that consists of some type of duo, understand that the blueprint is Keenan and Kel. Drake and Josh is literally just white Keenan and Kel.
Facts. I just said that.
Coming in at number 4, it's The Cosby Show.
What?
No means find another way.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
It on.
Get out there! That nigga! Get out there!
My client should go right to fucking jail.
As much as some won't like it, The Cosby Show makes this list and should arguably be on any top 5 black sitcom list.
It should. It should. Most definitely, Cosby Show should be on top. It should definitely be in the top 5. Most definitely. Even with the controversy behind Bill Cosby, it's still top 5 show.
And that's my opinion. And before you get mad ass nigga, just understand that you need to go back and look at some of your favorite movies, sitcoms, writers, actors, producers. You need to go back and check all of them. And I bet you'll be disappointed to find many of them aren't the good people that you think they are. Well, at least when you watch them. What many of them did shouldn't take away from the art. The Cosby Show gave us representation in a black family that we never saw. An upper-class black family with a mother being a strong lawyer, not just there to cook and nurture the kids.
Right.
When somebody tells you to shut your mouth, you better listen up.
I'm worried about Jeremy.
Please, who cares about Jeremy? Nobody's choking that boy.
To having a black father that was a doctor and not the traditional one of a black man struggling to feed his family.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
We saw them live an affluent life while still dealing with situations any black family would experience, regardless of the level of life. Just sad that Bill was giving bitches pills.
Why don't you give the chicken to these people that's going up and have some sauce?
He's guilty, Judge, he's guilty. You could see it in his eyes.
I beg your pardon.
Coming in at number 3, Martin.
Cool, but no. This face?
The laws of the tism.
Martin will always be a black sitcom GOAT. It's another one that should always be in every top 5, in my opinion.
Fucking right.
Martin cemented itself as an iconic show just by dealing and addressing issues in a very black and cultural way.
Be embarrassed about.
Have you ever been to the unemployment office, Gina?
Hell no, I got a job.
Nasty bitch.
From friendships to relationships to just overall culture, Martin would address these topics.
Relax on the insults, all right?
Black people could relate to. For me personally, I feel like Martin was a show strictly for Negroes.
Naggers.
When I watched, it felt like this was on some FUBU for us by you shit.
Boo-foo. Boo-foo.
By us. Fuck you.
Situations happen and Martin he acts exactly how we would act. Like he didn't dumb it down to make it tasteful for it.
Ooh, y'all feel that? Just got real cold in here.
I'll tell you about when
them holy draws, boy.
All I want to know is why Martin had a party and didn't invite me. I mean,
I like to party. I like to party.
My nigga, that's a man.
Then I love tuning in to watch Pam and Martin roast. Like they'll roast each other the whole time. Bro, you never knew what they would say.
Fine, I got a tip for you. Looking at
the back of your head.
Hot comb stocks are
Way up.
Take out your frustrations on me, man. It's not my fault you stopped growing after the 6th grade.
Martin and her joked on each other like we do in the black community. Sometimes
Nah, the best joke Pam ever did was the Lucky Charms joke. The magically delicious. Because Martin broke character. That's how you knew it was a good joke.
it's just pure talking shit. Even used to make this man break character.
Hitting on you, little leprechaun.
See?
Yeah.
The magically delicious.
Martin was a show of culture, from the guests to the music, to even how they used to dress. But, however, it won't be number 1 to me ever. Martin was funny, but at least 2 other shows on this list had the better overall storyline to me. Coming in at number 2, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, for me personally, The Fresh Prince could have went number 1
So if it ain't Martin the Fresh Prince, who's number 1?
or number 2 at the time of me doing this list. It'll have to be number 2 because that's just how I feel today.
This is how I feel today.
Getting to it, I love the balance that the Fresh Prince had as a show. You could go from sitting there crying, laughing at Will and Carlton's antics.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
And then you'll turn around and get taught a tough lesson from one of the greatest, if not the greatest TV dad of all time, Uncle Phil.
Sometimes what feels good
First
is
thing
wrong.
first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real.
I love the fact that this show taught so many of us different things, especially those that didn't have a father. Like, it taught those kids that didn't have a father how to operate. And I think it's funny when people say it's not a relatable show because there are so many angles that it is.
Nobody does anything without help, Will.
Facts.
People open doors for me, and I worked hard to open doors for you. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
Facts. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. Always remember that in life. Always remember that in life. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. You can have all the skills, but if you ain't got no references, you gonna be stuck. You gonna be at that same position you started at, dog. It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
To walk through them.
For men who didn't have their father, it taught them. For those that moved from the hood to the suburbs, it taught them. Hell, it even taught the upper and lower class black people that blackness is boundless. We come in all forms, from the hoodest person to the nerdiest. It didn't matter. We are all one.
I'm not accepting no prep school, Bel Air bred sellout into my fraternity.
Get your ass.
Black isn't what I'm trying to be, it's what I am. I'm running the same race and jumping the same hurdles you are, so why are you tripping me up?
Facts.
You see what I mean? Tackle how we have our own prejudice against our own people. I can remember when I went to college and I pledged, some of my friends, just different people that even tried to join different organizations. At some point, you hear about situations like Carlton where a person basically got denied because they didn't think they was black enough. And that was a real situation. Now, when I first saw that episode, I didn't really think much of it. Like, you understand, but you don't totally understand till you kind of get up there in age and you see it actually happen.
Yeah.
Or you hear about it.
Yeah.
So y'all pretty much just denied this man because you didn't think he was black enough.
Oh, no. This can't be.
We have our own prejudice within the black community, and this spoke to things like that. Seeing them how they did Carlton lets you know how we do ourselves as a people. The Fresh Prince was and still is considered one of the most recognizable shows of all time.
Message.
Martin was a funnier show than The Fresh Prince. You smoking dick if you think it was a better overall show.
Hey man, people can like what they like, brother. Let people like what they like, brother. It ain't gotta be all that. People don't care, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, Fresh Prince was always my favorite in the beginning. Then when I finally watched Martin for the first time, oh no, it was over for Fresh Prince. Martin was my number one from there on out. So I mean, I get it. I get it, but it's like, I don't care. It's like, like let people like. Hey man, people got their own type of taste, man. People got their own type of taste. I'm one of them people that you ain't got to give me a full fleshed out. You ain't got to give me a full fleshed out. Television series. You know what I'm saying? It's like The Wire is great, but I would never put it in. I'll never put it in my top 5. Top 10 for sure, but I'd never put it in my top 5. And I love The Wire. The Wire was great, but it's never going to be in my top 5.
It's funny that the last two on this list have the greatest theme songs. That's the video I need to do. Coming in at number 1, A Different World.
It's a different.
Yeah, this would be in my top 5, most definitely. A Different World would be in my top 5. Yes, I would put it over The Wire. Yes. I like what I like. You like what you like.
Ooh, and where you come from.
A Different World has to get my number 1 spot. You want to talk about black positivity? A Different World was entertaining as hell.
You are my woman, and I love you. But if you ever tell me that you are not speaking to me for a week again, I will drop you like a bad habit.
Facts.
I love it when you take charge, Daddy.
Give your meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy.
A Different World is a number one for me because it was one of the first black shows that showed black people from different walks of life. Yes, you could have a regular perspective, and then I cut this on, and I saw black people of all shapes, sizes, different hair colors, or however you want to put it. It was more than just regular.
Happy, nappy head nigga with the finger on the trigger.
Nigga, just them new niggas over there.
It showed that there are black people that do other things than just sports. We are doctors, we're pilots, video game editors. This show helped me not to limit myself in life. I could always watch, especially with the way they taught lessons. They didn't shy away from different topics like sex, AIDS, and others.
You want it rough? I can play that one.
What? What did he say? What?
They tackle full force in a way that the young people of then and even of now can watch it and still grasp.
All you people see is color. Your grandfather was an immigrant. You're American. My grandfather was born here, Duke. And you people still look at me as just another nigga.
Naggers.
This show made many, including myself, want to go to college. And I'm also sure it made many want to experience that college life. You can definitely say this show had a huge impact on me, especially making the decision to pledge the greatest fraternity in the world, Kappa Alpha Psi, Fraternity Incorporated. Yo to the Noops.
Big brothers of Kappa, land of the new fraternity incorporated. I'm alive, live. Zion chapter, here we go, sir.
I used to love tuning in, trying to see if I could see a Noop chilling in the back with his letters on or something. But even just seeing all the frats and all the sororities on TV having that camaraderie, it just in their calf. Like, that was something I wanted to experience in life. A Different World was and still is a legendary show. Now to give you my definition of the worst. And simply put, a show that falls in this category was probably a hard watch. It probably was something that was hard to get into. It probably just was a bag of ass, booty butt, dumpster juice, garbage truck juice. Remember who said that first? Coming in at number 5, Blackish.
Thank you.
Straight up, I thought Blackish was boring as hell.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
I did it for me.
Say it's a bag of ass. Because
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
Good, decent
That
episodes.
shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the
However,
airwaves.
I believe the reason I couldn't get into this is because it was always like missing something. And to me, it was just missing the fact that the characters are living a life and they just happen to be black. When you watch The Cosby Show, it's about an upper class family that happens to be black. When you watch Moesha, she's a teenager experiencing life that happens to be black, living a black experience. I don't get that feeling when I watch Blackish.
Not at all.
It felt like the target audience was geared toward explaining blackness to non-black folk.
Yeah, it's a black show for white people. It's a black show for the white masses. So y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep that.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
Y'all can keep that.
Whack. Cracker. Buddy will literally start a sentence like, as a black man, when I get ready. Or, there's this thing that happens when two black men see each other in the hall and give the nod. Almost like he explaining being black. And that wasn't something that I liked. Like, it didn't keep me entertained, my nigga. I'm black. You don't need to explain that shit to me.
Right.
Coming in at number 4.
Everybody hates Greg.
Nah, Chief. Nah. 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 Nah, Chief. Nah.
Hell to the law.
Nah, Chief.
I never liked Everybody Hates Chris, and I think it's funny as hell that so many people had the love for it because it's a good amount of people that started to like this shit after it was canceled.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm not believing this was one of the shows that you was rushing home to go watch, bro.
No.
I most certainly think y'all lying about that one. And if it was on, I'll watch. But after seeing this man just get shitted on repeatedly, even when he was right, I just changed the channel.
By myself.
Ma, Drew and Tanya sitting right there doing nothing. Why can't they help?
Because I told you to do it.
They made it look funny on TV, but Rochelle is a piece of shit. Easily one of the worst TV moms of all time. Like, we quite literally see.
I will not argue that. I will never argue that Rochelle is one of the top worst moms. And the sad part is I had a similar experience with my own mom. So there's that. So I related to this show. That's why I love this show so much, because I related to it. Minus the bad things happening, the bad things that kept happening to Chris. I can't relate to that. I ain't have too many bad issues in life. I always found a way to always found a way to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm from around the way. I'm gonna make something happen. I'm gonna shake something up in here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never fall off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never fall down on my feet. You know what I'm saying?
See her take a hot shit on this man and treat Buddy like he's nothing. But I say that for another video. To be real, this show was just take a hot shit on Chris. And rightfully so, because this show is called Everybody Hates Chris, and to a point, this is shit true. And coming in at number 3, what's happening?
You walk into a house and you see a person on your telephone, you don't come in shouting his mama home.
Just mad cause your ass is so old, motherfucker.
First thing you do is just pick up the phone.
Rerun was Riri as hell. Boy, you can't tell me otherwise, man. Big back ass nigga.
Are you making fun of me being fat again?
You're not fat again. You were always fat.
This show is legendary. I just couldn't get into it. I love the old time shows. Boy, I'm a TV Land baby. So I wouldn't hesitate to watch TV Land sometimes. But what's happening ain't do it for me. I don't think what's happening was a bad show, but it just felt like a diet Good Times. Like this just Good Times if you take the struggle out.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put that, but it just felt like a pop.
It's like Good Times if you just focus on the kids and don't give two fucks about the adults. Like, it's a teenage version of Good Times. If that's the best way you can describe it. It's a teenage version of Good Times.
Positive Good Times. Coming in at number 2, Family Matters.
Did I do that?
Family Matters became an ass show once they kept leaning on Steve for damn near everything.
Yeah. Yeah, this show leaned too heavy on Steve. It's like you could create such a dynamic with the family to the point where you don't need Steve. But when you just integrate Steve into every fucking situation, where you could have had an episode where it's just Carl and Eddie, or Laura and Eddie, or Carl and Laura, we don't never get those episodes. It's always Steve and whoever the person of the main plot. Because, they got side plots in each episode of Family Matters. But, like, the main plot, it's always got to involve Steve. And that hurt the show so fucking much. Who put
up these shelves, Ray Charles?
Now, did they have some episodes that definitely hit home? Yes. Did people like the show? Yes. But when you think about the greatest black sitcoms, it's not with the hard hitters.
Not at all. It's you can fight for it to be in the top 10, but like as far as like top 5, fuck no.
Also, I watched this and felt like it was one of the shows that clearly had white writers. Like, I don't even know how to explain that to me, but I'd watch.
Definitely a whitewash show. Definitely a lot of mayonnaise and tuna. A lot of mayonnaise and tuna on this writing. This shit was terrible. Sometimes.
Watch it and I just feel like, ain't no way a nigga wrote this. Hell, bro, I like Step by Step and Full House more than I like Family Matters. If you tell me they had the same writers, I believe you. But the writers fit more for those shows. Coming in at number 1, Sanford and Son.
Gracias, negro.
Nah, I can't agree with this list. Nah, Chief. Nah, I can't agree with this list, bro. Nah.
Hell to the no.
Nah, Chief. I can't agree with this list. Nah. Nah, Chief, nah.
Hold on a minute, player.
What?
Nah, bruh. I can't. Nope.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
No. What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! No, sir. Not me.
Nah, Chief, nah.
What you call him?
Some of y'all gonna be mad about this one. But Sanford and Son is number 1 because we had cheap cable and it was 2 shows that the minute I heard the theme songs, I'm immediately changing that shit.
Cut that bitch off.
Number 2 was Sanford and Son, but number 1, MASH.
Oh, MASH, man, it was time to turn the TV off and go to bed. When MASH came on, it was time to go to bed.
Cut that bitch off.
Man, that shit was ass. Once these both came on, I knew it was time
Sir, the ass. No.
to go to sleep. And honestly,
No,
throw
sir.
Andy Griffin in that motherfucker too. Once they came on, bro, it's time to go to sleep, G. And then if your cable terrible, you just gonna be watching static. You're not gonna just change to the next channel. It's just gonna be pure static. So you either watch that or you better go, man, count them sheep, try and go to sleep. Personally, I never thought Sanford and Son was funny. Even when I did sit down and try and watch it, the only thing I laughed at was Esther.
Did you say nigga?
Otherwise, I spent countless nights watching Mama's Family and then immediately cutting the TV off as soon as I heard the theme song, bro. Because, I mean, your entertainment over. And would rather watch a paid program of Girls Gone Wild on repeat. I'd rather watch that just repeat the whole night than watch Sanford and Son. When we sit and we discussing something that's underrated, to me what it basically means is it's something that's not valued enough. It's just as good as the greats, but for whatever reason it gets looked over and it's not valued in a way that it should be. For me personally, that one underrated show, in my opinion, would be The Parenthood.
This show's alright, but it's just a rip off Cosby Show. It's just a rip off of Cosby Show. Like, that's the bad thing about that's what hurts it so bad. It's just another Cosby Show, and it's like Cosby Show already did everything. Y'all just following in their footsteps and doing it things that. But the one thing I will admit though is Robert Townsend did try to include like skits into the show. Believe it or not, he would include like skits and stuff like that. So there would be a skit. There'd be one skit per episode, but outside of that, it was just another Cosby Show. It was just following the same route, same formula, middle class family. They ain't ghetto or nothing like that. They do the family traditional things, you know what I'm saying, with a lesson at the end, you know what I'm saying. But it's alright though. It's alright though. Just like I said, it's just another it's a Tubi version of the Cosby Show. Put it like that.
I personally looked at the Parenthood and just felt like it was just a more modernized version of the Cosby Show. Maybe just for the late 90s, early 2000s.
Nigga, please.
I'm about to say.
It may not be in the top tier categories of black sitcoms. However, I believe that Robert Townsend did such a great job at showing the positive side of black people that it should be mentioned when talking about great black sitcoms.
Alrighty, so yeah, man, that's it. That's it. Do not agree with Sanford and Son and Everybody Hates Chris. I would put them in my top 5. Well, Sanford and Son being my top 10. Everybody Hates Chris would be in my top 5, most definitely. Parenthood is not underrated. It's appropriately rated, in my personal opinion. It's appropriately rated. It's better than it's better than the Steve Harvey Show. That's the most. We didn't put Bernie Mac show in here, but I guess it's not top 5. So I guess, but that it's Dee Conway list. It's not my list, but still. I personally prefer. Me personally with the Parenthood, I say it's properly rated. That's just me though. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Shout out to the homie Dee Conway. Make sure y'all go run them likes up and the views up and subscribers up on his channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Till then, peace out.